Cheng Jin, the son of the richest man on Hera planet, took the initiative to apply for a divorce after 7 years of marriage, wanting to end his practically non-existent marriage. All of this was because his husband, Lu Tao, was acquired through his influence and didn't actually like him. On the second day of their marriage, Lu Tao applied to go to an outer planet for military service, and for the past 7 years, they hardly saw each other. Just a month ago, Lu Tao reached out to Cheng Jin, saying he would take him somewhere upon his return. Cheng Jin felt that Lu Tao must be planning to discuss divorce. Rather than waiting for him to bring it up, Cheng Jin decided to propose the divorce himself. However, the staff urged him to reconsider because they didn't have a joint account, and without it, they couldn't share the assets. Cheng Jin's father had already gone bankrupt, and after the divorce, his account balance would fall below the standard line, leading to his expulsion to a lower-class planet. Cheng Jin didn't expect the consequences to be so severe. Just then, he received news that Lu Tao had been attacked by the insectoid race on his way back and was undergoing emergency treatment in the hospital. He rushed to the hospital, and the doctor explained that due to venom affecting the memory core, General Lu Tao would temporarily lose his memory, and his personality would change. It would take more than 6 months for a full recovery. After a while, Lu Tao woke up. However, he was very resistant to family and friends but surprisingly friendly towards Cheng Jin. On the day of the divorce, his husband suffered memory loss due to an injury and fell in love with him at first sight. Cheng Jin never expected that his seemingly indifferent husband would one day treat him so tenderly. Lu Tao's assistant tactfully asked others to leave, allowing them to be alone. Before leaving, Lu Tao's mother warned Cheng Jin not to harbor unrealistic fantasies, as Lu Tao would recover his memory after 6 months. With only the two of them left in the ward, Lu Tao asked Cheng Jin to sit on his lap and chat. He was surprised to learn that they had been married for 7 years without having any children. Cheng Jin stammered, saying they were not in a hurry, but Lu Tao could easily tell he was lying. In a hurry, Cheng Jin claimed he needed to fetch some water and hastily left the room. He didn't have the courage to tell Lu Tao about their past and the foolish things he had done. 7 years ago, he had fallen in love with Lu Tao at first sight, but his confession was rejected. So, he used his family's influence to force Lu Tao into marriage, only to gain Lu Tao's disgust in return. It was only later that he realized love couldn't be forced. Returning to the room, Cheng Jin was surprised to see Lu Tao had gotten out of bed. "Is everything okay with your body?" he asked. Lu Tao looked at him and said, "I need to use the bathroom, can you help me?" Cheng Jin's face turned crimson. What was he supposed to do now? The once aloof general, after losing his memory, underwent a significant personality change. Now, he requires assistance to go to the bathroom, even needing his spouse's support. Even though he could walk on his own, he pitifully requested Cheng Jin's help to the bathroom. Cheng Jin offered to wait outside, but Lu Tao grabbed his hand, claiming his arm lacked strength and needed assistance. He even asked Cheng Jin to place his hand on his waist to support him, causing Cheng Jin's face to turn red instantly. After finishing, Cheng Jin found himself lost in thought while washing his hands. Lu Tao, with amnesia, seemed surprisingly receptive to him. Unsure whether to take this opportunity to repair their relationship, Cheng Jin hesitated. However, with only half a year of memory loss, he knew that once Lu Tao recovered, he would likely be disgusted. Oh well, since divorce was inevitable sooner or later, might as well do it with some dignity. He bid farewell to Lu Tao, but unexpectedly, Lu Tao grabbed his hand, plaintively saying, "No goodbye kiss." Cheng Jin never anticipated such a request, and his heart was instantly pierced with pain. The few times they had kissed were initiated by Cheng Jin himself. Despite knowing that the current Lu Tao wasn't the real Lu Tao, Cheng Jin couldn't bring himself to refuse. However, he didn't expect Lu Tao to turn a light goodbye kiss into a deep one. After a passionate kiss, Lu Tao teasingly asked, "Don't like it?" Cheng Jin, feeling shy, escaped. It wasn't that he didn't like it, it was just that he wasn't used to Lu Tao being so proactive. Moreover, he disliked how he couldn't control his own feelings for him. The next day, Cheng Jin brought soup to the hospital, but the one who opened the door was a beautiful woman he had never seen before. The woman, named YAOI, turned out to be Lu Tao's longtime partner, and her family was one of the top aristocratic families in the empire. Cheng Jin instantly misunderstood their relationship, feeling a wave of disappointment. However, he quickly forced a smile and said, "I'm Cheng Jin, Lu Tao's spouse." Lu Tao, looking aggrieved, complained, "Didn't you say you'd come early to see me? And what about the promised soup?" Cheng Jin quickly took out the soup, and considering YAOI's presence, he asked if she would like to join them. Seeing Lu Tao's displeasure, Aishue mischievously agreed, expressing a desire to have some soup too. As they sipped the soup together, both claimed it was delicious. As Aishue set down the soup bowl and bid farewell, she added, "Even though the general has amnesia, I find him much cuter now than before." The beautiful partner of the amnesiac husband makes an appearance, and Cheng Jin watches their interaction with great jealousy. Cute. Cheng Jin becomes alert. Could it be that he has feelings for Lu Tao? Aishue smiles mischievously, "By the way, Mr. Cheng, if the general is discharged, can I visit him at home?" Cheng Jin, feeling awkward to refuse, reluctantly agrees. After saying goodbye, Aishue waves to Lu Tao, who ignores her and focuses on drinking his soup. As soon as Aishue leaves, Lu Tao stares at Cheng Jin with displeasure. "Why did you agree? Are you planning to cheat?" Cheng Jin is surprised. "No, he wanted to visit you. It has nothing to do with me." Unexpectedly, Lu Tao says, "I didn't agree to let him visit." Cheng Jin is irritated, but he took the initiative, and it's hard to refuse. At the same time, he thinks, if one of us were to cheat, it should be you. Lu Tao takes out a holographic screen to check something. Cheng Jin glances at it and blushes slightly. "What are you looking at?" Lu Tao takes his hand and then gently wraps his arm around Cheng Jin's waist. Looking up at him, he says, "The doctor said that I don't need to learn much in my current state of mind. There are things you can teach me, and I have many questions. I'd like to consult with you."